Hi there, traders. This is Brad Gilbert with the FX Market Insight for Monday, the 27th of May. All right, now we've got a bit of an interesting start to the week. And if I just scroll down just a touch, there's a key couple of things to look out for. Obviously, Theresa May resigning Friday, major news for the UK. Sterling seemed to like it. It bounced about 120 points. But what have we got on the core market conditions? Now, we've got thin trading liquidity today. It's a UK and US bank holiday. So this is going to be a long weekend for pretty much the whole global market. So just be aware trading is going to be a little bit thinner. The markets are a little bit skittish, obviously, with a few different things coming on down here. Now, the core market drivers, they're all geopolitical. You know, those European parliamentary election results coming out. That US-China issue seems to still be stirring the pot, with China now accusing the US of officials of misleading the public, which is probably right. And then obviously Theresa May going out there as well. So we've got plenty of things going on. Hopefully Theresa May's departure leads to some sort of resolution there with Brexit. Now, just coming back up to the top here, just looking at the major pairs and the technical outlook and the fundamental side of things. The dollar, well, we had some slightly weaker US numbers on Friday, so the second or third tier numbers. You know, the media sort of really sort of gone to town, I should say, basically sort of playing up, the dollar's tumbled. It's all it done is drifted off, the highs that it had, 2-year highs against, so it's not exactly falling, but they're just looking for a story. Now, the key thing, Aussie and Kiwi, I'll show you the charts in a second. These two pairs overall are still going down, but they are having a bit of a relief rally at the moment with that slight US dollar weakness. And I'd say with all the tensions going on globally, we are starting to see a bit of a safe haven play again. Dollar yen and dollar Swiss, both cruising to the downside. Not hugely strong, but they have broken sort of hourly and daily support levels. So they're sort of just drifting at the moment, but you can't deny that they have got a downward bias. So that's where we are. So if I just come back to looking at the charts, I'll show you what's going on here. As I said, the main part here, and if you were just looking at the hourlies, right, this is what can happen. If you're just looking at the hourlies, say here on the Aussie and Kiwi, and you see these things popping to the top side through hourly resistance, you're probably thinking they're going up, but overall they aren't. Right, they have come a long way to the downside, and will continue to hold that until there's a fair bit of way. So if I shrink these up, you can start to get the big picture. Aussie has to get above 70 cents before it looks like it's even back into the middle of the range. So these pairs, to me, a bit of a relief rally. Just be aware they are broken high. And when they're like this, they usually just drift. It'll probably take a day or so for things to calm down, and then you're looking for the economic data to give it that direction again. Here's dollar yen sort of cruising, bit of a barroom brawl there around 109.60. Now just drifting to the downside. Euro, classic sideways action. I mean, it is slowly creeping higher. Here's sterling just cruising to the top side after Theresa May's resignation. Dollar CAD still hanging around, trading in that big range. Oil, though, of note, back at $58. So that's broken down. That may put further upside pressure on dollar CAD. All right, so that's where we are, right? So you come back to trying to work out where the trading opportunities are going to be today. Well, Mondays are not a great day. As I said, thin liquidity, US holiday. We don't have exactly clear direction across the majors. The dollar, we've got the safe haven trade in play. Our two antipodeans having a bit of a rest day as far as going down. And this is where you come back and focus on the key upcoming events. Now, the calendar, we have to take out any ambiguity around the times. We've got GMT, UTC time. All the data is off this now. This is going to make it easier for the global trading community to understand what's going on. Now, what have we got coming out? We've got Kuroda, the Bank of Japan governor, speaking. He was out having a few burgers and a round of golf with Trump on the weekend. It'd be interesting if he came out with something, but I can't see that a hell of a lot. And what we have also done is move the weekly traders meeting into 3 different time zones. So the Australasian traders meeting will be today. Of course, with the UK and US holiday, we have cancelled the one for those sessions. So all the traders in the education program can join this. So it will be 9:30 a.m. GMT time, which is basically 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So maybe join into that. And then as you get prepared, like there's not a hell of a lot you can do today with liquidity and everything else. Make sure you take time to go through and plan out your trading week. There's a fair bit of data, and we have sort of relaxed things a little bit, focusing on the central banks as the red releases. So you're going to have a lot more opportunity around trading and managing positions, because you just got to be sort of really keeping an eye on these central bank meetings. Obviously, the Bank of Canada interest rate decision this week, very important. The Bank of Canada Deputy Governor Wilkins speaking. She came out and spoke sometime, like a few months back, and the currency went mental. So it's like, once again, the central bank heads like to get their deputies out to do the heavy lifting. And as we go through the rest of the week, there's plenty of good opportunities here, especially the manufacturing numbers out of China, PCE price index, another good inflation number out of the US, and obviously the Canadian GDP numbers. So plenty to play for. Monday, not the best day, as you can see with the markets reconnecting. Take your time, find out where the direction's going, and then potentially get into the currencies. And don't forget, we have got the analyst picks here. Pretty much spot on last week with a number of those opportunities. So don't forget to check those out. All right, guys, have a good one. We'll see you in the 247 trade zone. Cheerio.